we go.
That's a fucking healthy pour. Thank you, sir.
All right, how am I coming in?
Great. You sound awesome.
All right, perfect. You ready?
I'm ready.
I guess we'll start the problem in the clock.
Yes, sir.
With a beep. Welcome back, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, dude?
It's a little hard for me to find motivation to come here today.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah. So, for the outside world, my dad's birthday's tomorrow.
Yep.
He would have been 70. Just a hard day for me, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
Like something hard to look forward to. I was laying on my couch, trying to take a nap, tossing and turning, and I turned my phone on, which I should probably turn my sounds off because otherwise JJ will text me and fuck this whole thing up. But I'm laying there, man, and I'm just like, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just a funk, man. Just one of those things you got to get over.
Yeah.
I don't know how. And Laura's in the Bahamas right now. So they bought this week for my dad's birthday so they could go every year.
Oh, yeah,
so
their
timeshare, yeah, in the Bahamas. So Laura went, you know, and just, I don't know, man, just the further you think that you are okay with this thing, shit just comes back.
Well, it's funny, you'll get weird cues.
Yeah.
Something strange will, like, tag you, know, it'll ping a memory in your mind.
Yeah. So we went to, me and JJ went to Vince's Spaghetti House. Mm-hmm. My dad had gone there since he was a kid, you know, and I wanted to save it for tomorrow and go there because the list of places that my dad actually liked to go out and eat at are small.
Yeah, your dad had a particular palate.
Yeah. So I was like, well, let's save this. And JJ was just like, no, let's go. Let's do this. And I was like, all right, fuck it, you know, and then just a lot of emotion for me.
Right.
So, you know, I'm still riding that, and then tomorrow's his birthday, and trying to figure out the best way to honor his memory tomorrow. Like I said, he would have been 70. So that's a big, you know, every 10's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I don't know, man. I'm trying to navigate it.
Well, we could do a cigar at least if we wanted.
Yeah, so I think that'll go into today's topic pretty well, and I don't see the questions. Do you have questions, Jack?
Oh, I forgot to bring the question.
All right, well, we'll skip that one for this one.
Dan, see, like you said, dude, this is new. It's
starting all over. It's so what you guys don't understand, man, is me and Jack had a very well-oiled machine here, and it was very simple. We'd come in, bullet points on the board, and you know, we pick a topic and blah blah blah. And now it's different, right?
Yeah.
And I told JJ today, I'm like, it feels like we're almost having to start over,
right?
Because we were growing a following, and I don't know if everybody's back yet.
I don't know.
You know, but that was work. That was hard work, and you know, some money in there to get, you know, some things, and
yeah.
And I said, this is like starting over. Like, we're gonna have our day ones, and we appreciate the fuck out of you guys.
Absolutely.
You know, and the dream to monetize this is there. Yeah. It just feels like we took 10 steps forward and walked a mile backwards.
This is set up like we had it originally.
Yeah. No, this is humble beginnings all over again. You know, but I thought that I was under the impression that our next move would be to a studio. Right. So that's where I saw this thing going, and you know, coupled with all my other things that are going on, it's just kind of just beats you down. Yeah. You know, because we had a good thing going, and we were on track, and we were fucking cooking with fucking gas, man. Like, we were fucking cooking. And then, you know, my life. And then, you know, just everything, man. Life just was beating me down, and I'm not out of the woods yet. But I think that'll lead right into the topic that we're going to talk about today. Right. Because it's important, right? Like, so me getting up off my fucking ass today and coming to do this is important. And I knew laying there, like, I need to go. I need to do this. But at the same time, I was like, I don't fucking want to.
Well, it's hard to be on when you're in that headspace.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I told JJ is like, I can't fake this. Right. Like, if I come on here and I'm just, like, fucking trying to put on a good mood, you're going to read it my underlying tone is going to be fucking bullshit. Right. So I had to fucking I'm like laying on my couch, and I'm like, all right, what do I want to do? Like, do I want to cancel it? Like, no, I enjoy doing this. Like, this is good for me, and it's, whatever. If you guys get something out of it too, then great, and if not, then oh well. But doing this is therapy for me, and it's a way to talk to you about my problems. Alone, segregated. We're in a closet right now, without outside interference and people saying, oh, well, this or that, or you should this, or you should do that. But also, it's a way for me to put out to everybody listening that they're not alone.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, we've all got something. We've all got a thing. Mine is just on the forefront because, A, I have this podcast with you, and B, I'm living it, right? So yeah, how about we cheers up and start this fucking day on a good note. Yeah, so what do we want to talk about today?
We're going to talk about what makes a true friend and a true friendship.
Yeah, so... we don't have bullet points, so we're going to kind of ramble this one off for you guys. But for me, man, just briefly, you'll have a million friends throughout your life.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy for somebody to call you their friend. When it really boils down to who's there for you when you need them, that is more important than anything. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people that you don't necessarily maybe expect to be in your corner are there for you. And you know me, like I don't have a million friends, and I keep to myself. If we're out and we're on.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean that I want to be your friend tomorrow.
I am friendly to a lot of people. I don't have a whole lot of friends.
Yeah. The people who show up for me are the people I expected to show up for me. And then some other people showed their true colors by saying things or doing things that you expect.
Right.
But you don't expect, right? Like
you have a hinkling, like an inkling, but you're like, oh no, maybe.
Yeah.
And then they do it, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. But that's friendship defined for me, right? So everybody's going to define it differently. Because not everybody goes through the things that I've been through.
Right. But they do say, statistically speaking, that you will cycle through a friend group in 7 years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you think, like, when you're growing up, I've known Orion since we were 14. We've been friends for 30 years.
Yeah.
But I have people that I've known longer than that that I'm not friends with anymore.
And I think that sometimes people cycle themselves out. I've cycled a few friends out because I'm the only one who reaches out.
See, I've done the same thing. Your earlier quotes about someone being there for you, someone also needs to put the work in. It can't just be one-sided where you're always like... drawing somebody out. You want to come out. You want to hang out. How are you feeling? If you're just constantly, if it's just you doing a monologue, I need a friendship, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people are probably living that right now. And if you're the one who always reaches out to somebody and you realize that your time is valuable, right? Matthew McConaughey, I saw this thing from him the other day. He said his parents never grounded him because time is the most valuable thing that you can have, and I won't take that away from you. But they spanked him.
Yeah.
And they said this is a lesson, but you're going to go back up about your day. But time is, you can't have it back. Right. So we're not going to take your time from you.
That's interesting.
And it made me kind of like deep dive, right? Like we don't have all the time that we think we do. And time goes fast.
Oh, dude, my birthday was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it seems like it was fucking yesterday. Yeah. It was 3 months ago.
Yeah. Well, and I never really measured time until I had a kid.
Right.
And that is a true measure of time.
Well, we always discount our birthdays, right?
Right.
Everyone's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 44, whatever.
Yeah.
But your kids, you're like, fuck, they're 10.
Yeah.
They're 11. They're 12. I echo your sentiment exactly. I think your life moves exponentially faster once you have kids.
Because, and I spent a lot of time thinking about this, and the conclusion that I came to is because now we're living for our kids.
Right.
So we're doing everything for them, right? For me, it's soccer tournaments and soccer practice and all the things that Hunter has and wants to do and needs to do. And when you're a kid, you never want to be a kid. Like, you want to grow up.
Yeah.
But I keep telling Hunter, like, you got to just slow down, dude. You have to enjoy the moments. Because I remember when he was a kid, and we're getting off onto a tangent, but whatever. When he was a kid, I told JJ, like, for the first couple of years, like, you've got him. There's nothing I can do for him.
Right.
This is you. I said, but when he can get out of his own bed, crawl into mine, and hang out, I've got it from there.
Sure.
So I measured that time, right? So that was a milestone. Mm-hmm. And then him being a person and wanting to do things, another milestone, right? And he's 10 now, and the next milestone I'm thinking is like, he's going to be like, don't fucking talk to me, Dad. I don't want to hang out.
Yeah, he's a teenager.
Yeah.
Which is what we're doing with Ella right now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
All of a sudden, she was 14.
Like, fucking, I don't know how, dude.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, yeah, well, 2 years she can drive. No, in a year and a half she can drive. It's been 6 months since her fucking birthday.
Yeah.
It's so fast. But kids and milestones are two things that will change your friendship dynamics
quickly. And your kids will introduce you into a lot of new groups that you'd never be comfortable in or seek out yourself.
Right. Well, we became friends probably more specifically because when you guys moved in, JJ and Hunter, you saw our kids playing outside, and they're like, oh, there's other kids. Oh, let's hope the parents are cool.
Yeah.
Like, we saw you, we're like, cool, they got another kid. I hope they're fucking normal. We came over, and they're just like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, you like this? I like that. Do you like this? You like that? Okay. And then as you start to get to know people, which we've gotten to know our other members of our neighborhood group who we are not friends with anymore, but I really don't think we were friends with to begin with because we could have a conversation.
Right.
But it's like you could plug you and I into
anywhere,
any diner, any restaurant, anything, and say somebody's going to sit down at this table across from you, and you need to have a conversation. And be like, all right,
yeah, and
we could have that. It was like that with some of the other people. We were friendly,
right?
Like I said earlier, but we weren't friends.
Yeah, and there's a difference too. And you, as people out there, you need to know the difference between like people you're friendly with, right, and people who are your fucking friends, because there's a drastic difference. They are not the same category.
No.
And they should not be treated the same.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And I mean, I will help a lot of people. I will do a lot of things for a lot of people. But if it's just an acquaintance or somebody I know, if they call me and ask me to do something, maybe you or Orion or David or one of our other good friends would be, I'd be like, yeah, maybe. I would sooner... I have a certain list of people that when my phone rings and it's them, I'm going to answer it.
Right.
Those are some of my true friends and like my family members, but there's not a lot of people on that list. Right. If my phone rings, and more importantly, if my phone rings and it's some of them that I haven't heard from in a long time, it's first ring. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And there's that level of concern in the voice. Because we text a lot. A lot of us check in via text. Orion calls me. We probably call each other once a week, once every 2 weeks. Greg and I call each other probably once a month, but we text more.
Yeah.
So you can't... It's always, how are you doing? We're checking in on each other. I feel like a phone call is much more urgent.
Right. Yeah. Oh, 100%. So for me, like, so when my dad passed, right, like, I was calling people.
Right.
If I call once and you ignore it and I call right back, that's a fucking emergency.
Yeah, should be standard.
I called said person 5 times. And then they answered, like, what? And I was like, hey man, this, and they were like, fuck. Ooh. Like, and I'm not the kind of person to just call you back to back. Like, I don't want to talk to you that bad. Something's wrong. If I'm calling you over and over and over, there's a real fucking problem.
Well, your brother called me when your dad passed.
Yeah.
And your brother will text me. We shoot each other reels on Instagram, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when he called me, I went, ooh. And I said, hey, what's going on? And he told me what happened.
Yeah.
We chatted for a minute, and I got off the phone and just called you.
Yeah.
You were playing golf.
I was golfing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking getting off topic again. But yeah, man, I was golfing. And JJ called me, and I was like, hey, babe, golfing, what's going on? You know, and she said, oh, your dad died. And I said, not my dad. For sure not my dad. Like, your dad? Did you misspeak? Like, you know, and then Laura called me, and she tried to keep it calm, you know. She tried to, like, are you sitting down? You know, like...
Which is never a good thing to hear.
You know,
that's never good news. Are you sitting down? Because I have $10 million for you.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. Nope. And I was like, I'm on a golf course. Like what happened? What's going on? You know, and then I'm in the middle of like the 7th hole. Like I'm like fucking like way into golf, you know, and I've got customers with me and people and I'm just like, get your shit the fuck out of my car. Like, I gotta go, you know?
Understandable.
And nobody batted an eye, man. And I just remember, like, it didn't set in, right? Like, it didn't hit me at first.
Right.
And then it was like somebody's made a mistake. There's something, like, so this can't be, you know? And, I remember driving home, man, and I shouldn't have drove. Like, I'll be the first person to tell you. When you're going through something, man, don't drive. Because I'm hyperventilating, and I'm like fucking... I was like...
Well, it's worse than being drunk. Your mind was so far off.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I called you, it sounded like you were running through the golf course.
Yeah.
I remember exactly what you said. I will not repeat it, just because.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking to myself... what the fuck's he gonna do? And I looked at Kendra, and for a second I said, I might need to buy a ticket to Tennessee.
Yeah. And there, you know, there's 3 people that I called, and I consider those people my friends, and that's it, man. Like, I didn't call the world, and I didn't, because it was mine, you know.
Right.
But, you know, like, I called you, we talked. My dad had an impact in your life. You know,
absolutely.
My dad was, you know, it was you, Chris, and David. I felt like you guys deserved to know. You know, I didn't post it on Facebook. I still to this day haven't posted anything about it on Facebook, right. and done the whole fucking woo me. But I guess I talk about it on a podcast. So the 12 people who are listening, woo me. Those are my friends, right? Those are the people that I reached out to for support. Because I was lost. I was not sure what to do. Right. Because it's different, right? If it happens to somebody else, you can tell them you're sorry, and you can, you know, be there for them, and blah 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 blah. When it happens to you, man, like, you need reassurance. I needed reassurance from my friends that I was gonna be okay. Right. So that's the difference, man. And so when I think about, like, my friends and my core and the people that I'm gonna call when I have an emergency, I have a top 3. Yeah. And that's kind of where I live with, you know, and it'll trickle down. Other people will find out, and those people can disseminate the information as they see fit. Right. But the people that I wanted to talk to was those 3.
Like, for me, it's you, Greg, and Orion. Yeah. You're the ones that, if anything happens, the 3 of you are going to get a phone call or a text message or something. And if I need anything, it's one of you 3 that I'm calling. Yeah. Greg's in Texas, so give it a, you know. And he's what time of year it is. Yeah. Orion's slammed with the Forest Service, but Orion and I do talk a lot, and I know if I call him, he'll answer. And same with you. Yeah. Yeah. No, but again, that's like my top 3. Yeah. No, if you call me, so that's the thing, is our lives are based so much around text messaging, right? Oh, yeah. And I'll call you to, like, tell you something or shoot the shit or whatever, like, if you're at work, or in the morning if I'm up early. Like, I'll call you, like, hey, motherfucker. That always scares me, too, by the way. Yeah. It's 5:30 and Jarrett's calling me. Oh, yeah, Jeremy calls me next, like, oh, fuck.
Why is Jarrett awake? Yeah, no. I'm not the person who's always going to pick up the phone, and I don't know what it is, man. And I've tried to get past it, but I as weird as this sounds, I don't ever want to feel like I'm bothering somebody when they're doing something.
Oh, I'm the same way. My sister makes fun of me. She says, Jack, you'd be on fire. Yeah. And someone look at you and go, are you okay? And you look at them and go, yeah, are you okay? What's going on with you?
Yeah. What do you need?
But I'm the same way. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. Right. At all.
Yeah. So that's how I define, like, my real friendships, right? Right. During all this stuff that's going on with me, man, did some people show their fucking true colors and say some things and do some things and just be a specific way, right? Like, right. And we knew. I mean, we know the people, their character. We know their character very well.
It was questionable, and then it happened. I was like, okay,
yeah, check.
I'm not shocked. No, I'm kind of disappointed.
No, none of it was shocking. Like, that's the thing, is that it didn't shock me. I was just like, oh, right now, like in my low of lows. Okay, all right.
Well, and like, I look at it too. You talk about the funeral, like Pop's funeral, and who you'd call. Yeah. The people that came to his funeral, most of them knew him.
Right.
Some of them just knew you.
Right. Like Nate, dude. I didn't expect Nate to show up.
Right. But my friend Jeff, I'll never forget this. Kendra's dad died.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff came to the funeral. And I was shocked to see him there.
Hmm.
And I said, Jeff, I mean, I'm glad you're here.
Right.
We'll take all the fucking friends we can take right now. But did you ever even meet Kendra's dad?
Yeah.
And he said, no, but Kendra's dad died and she needs the support of her friends, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah. 100%.
And I remember being floored. That day was a blur. It was
Right.
madness. It was running around. And I remember that conversation like we had it 2 minutes ago. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, that means a lot. And he and I are still friends today. We talked to the day. We snowboarded this last winter.
Yeah, you went snowboarding.
Yeah, I
that's
did.
right.
But he needed some help on his house. Hey, can you help me on my... He bought a cabin in Big Bear. I went up there and helped him fix some stuff at his cabin. But that's our relationship because I know, like what he did for Kendra and us back then. He called me up. Hey, I bought a cabin up here. I need a couple things fixed. I said, what are you doing on Saturday?
Yeah.
He goes, I'll bring beer. I went, okay. I'll bring my tools and we
bring the Curious
work.
Or the Stellas.
Yeah, but that's how what I think about with friendships too is if something tragic happens, who's really going to come? I mean, a lot of people will call you, but to actually come to the funeral and make a physical presence is big because we talk about like the text messaging. It's the interpersonal communication is very nil. So for people to actually show up to where you are at in a bad place and physically, it's kind of shocking when they show up. You're like, oh, hey. They're like, yeah, I'm here to help you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, and a lot of people showed up, man, that were my dad's, like, you know, obviously my dad's friends. And what shocked me and then didn't is the last company that he worked at, they didn't come.
I'm not shocked at that. That's so petty.
Very, very petty on their part, you know, and he did a lot for them, you know, and for none of them to come. Not even the dad, the owner's dad, right? Good friends with my dad. They like laughed and joked and hung out and fucking, they were good.
Yeah.
For them to not even send flowers, I was like, I will fucking shit on your parade every chance I get.
Yeah.
Because it's my same industry, right? So it's my direct competition that kind of just said, you know what, everything that you've ever done for us doesn't matter. You didn't matter. And they didn't even send flowers. Like that's a petty fucking move for me, for somebody who worked for you for 7 or 10 years, you know, like in a high position. I mean, my dad wasn't the fucking janitor, you know, like my dad ran this company. And for them to not even send flowers, man, was kind of like, you really are just a number where you work.
Right. But that's another type of friendship is your work friends, right? We all have work friends. Our wives have work husbands.
Right.
You know, if you work, unfortunately, my industry has, and our industry has
all men.
all men. So I do not have a work wife.
Yeah, mostly men.
Nor a work husband. But you end up making a lot of work friends that you see at things. I don't hang out with my work friends really outside of work. If we do a happy hour or if the company has a party, we do that. There have been a couple of my work friends that have kind of have bled over and become personal friends, and we do hang out, but very, very little.
Yeah.
And I think it's because you spend so much time with them. Yeah, we're friends because we work together every day. We interact every day.
Yeah.
But again, I'm friendly with a lot of people, but I don't necessarily have to be friends with all of you.
Yeah, no, and same, dude. Like, so I've always said this, right? Like, we're friends if you come to my Halloween party.
Uh-huh.
And that's, I mean, like, you know, Jesse's been there. Like, there's been a lot of people there. Like, we're friends because you've been at my house, you know, my kid.
Right.
In our industries, man, we meet a lot of fucking people.
Oh, dude.
You run a job site of hundreds of people. And I bounce from fucking cruise to cruise, and guys move from project to project and company to company. And it's a never-ending list of people that we know. Like, I joke all the time, like, I know everybody. When it comes to, like, hanging out, man, and having, like, real hard conversations, man, and being there for you and things like that, like, you can't count on your acquaintances. You can only count on, and I shit you not, everybody, a handful of motherfuckers.
Yeah, if you think... I remember being young and thinking, I need to have a lot of friends in a lot of different groups.
Yeah.
And my high school was really kind of... segregated is going to be a bad term. But
go ahead, use that one.
but we had
separated.
Separated. But we had goths and punks, and we had nerds, and we had jocks, and we had ROTC kids, and we had guys that were into cars and lowriders and people listen to rap and all this. We had all these different groups, and I remember thinking to myself, I need to have this diverse friendship group.
Right.
And I knew people from all of them. Oh yeah, he's my buddy. How many people can I get to sign my yearbook and all this?
Yeah, because that mattered a lot.
From high school, I think Orion is the only person I talk to that I am still friends with to this day.
Yeah.
That I was actively friends with in high school.
And here's the difference too, right? So you might think that your friends are there because they've been there for you in a situation. If it's convenient, people will be there for you.
Yeah.
When it's inconvenient, motherfuckers aren't coming. You run out of gas at 3:00 in the morning in Victorville, they're not coming to get you.
Right. And don't think because they're on your Instagram or your Facebook or Snapchat and they are liking your posts and doing all that kind of stuff, that they're your friend. A lot of people use Facebook and Instagram as almost like an address book. That's what I do for Facebook is an address book for me. If I need to reach out to somebody who I don't have their phone number or their email, which is very rarely,
right,
I can send them a message on Facebook and hope that they are still on there and check it.
Yeah.
Or if they're a friend on Instagram, I can reach out to them for that. But
my favorite game is when I get a message notification like Facebook Messenger, like so-and-so wrote you a message, and it's somebody from my deep, deep, deep past. I'm like, what do they want?
Yeah.
Like,
why?
Like, what are you after?
Why? My first question, why?
Yeah. Yeah, no, an ex-girlfriend's mom, and I'm talking about high school, maybe 14, 15.
Damn.
Wrote me, hey, how are you? Give me a call. And I was like, delete.
No.
Like, I'm not falling into this fucking trap. No. I don't care what your daughter's doing. I don't care what your kids are doing. I don't need to know what's going on in your life after 20 plus years. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, 20. I joined the military 20 years ago in September. September, I would have retired.
Damn.
So, yeah, I haven't talked to you in 20 fucking years. You're going to write me on Facebook and be like, hey, call me. Like,
no.
Like, no. Like, my interactions with you were minimum. You were my friend's mom and my girlfriend's mom. We didn't have anything to talk about. We have less to talk about now.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking write me.
But that's another sign of friendship. The friends that you actually keep are going to be there with you through multiple phases of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we became friends, and Kendra and I had a huge wedding. We had 160 people at our wedding.
Yeah.
And we look back on it now, and if you lined all of them up, they were all people we considered friends or family, obviously, but our families are small.
Yeah.
So the majority of that was friends. And if you line them all up right now, there's probably a number of them. I couldn't tell you what their name was. That was 16 and a half years ago.
Yeah.
But when I talk to people nowadays, young guys that are getting married, and I've had a bunch of them say, Jack, can you give me some advice for my wedding? I go, look at your guest list and cut it in half.
So my little brother just got engaged.
Uh-huh.
Right? And so I got tattooed the other day, and I was talking to him about, life and all the things, right? So I'm like, hey, what are your plans? What's your wedding plan? What are you thinking? And he's like, honestly, I don't know. And I said, don't spend a bunch of money on a big wedding. I think me and JJ spent $30,000 on our wedding, and I think we had, I don't know, a couple hundred people there. At a golf course, really nice, really pretty place. But it's a party for other people.
Oh, yeah.
It is not for you.
I just had this conversation with a kid at work.
So I told him, I said, why don't we go to Vegas? And you get married by Elvis or something. And he was like, so my brother's into like dark and mysterious and like.
Yeah, I don't see your brother at an Elvis wedding, brother. I'm sorry.
So there's a Delvis. It's a devil Elvis who will marry you. And he was like, I could probably fucking do that.
I could see your brother getting married on Halloween too.
100%. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. No, like they're so perfect for each other.
Oh yeah.
Like you walk into their house, man, they've got like bats, like like in their own little coffins, like all nailed up and bugs. And my brother's always been into like that kind of shit, right? Like, I mean, even his old drawings and stuff were like, creepy bugs and things like that. And you can tell by the type of music he listens to and things like that, that my little brother is not, he's not white picket fence. My little brother's not that guy.
No.
And I told him, I said, this would be so far outside of your norm anyways. Like, I could see, like, his wife wearing a black dress. Like, they're not your fucking standard, fucking American family. And what you see when you think about, like, oh, I'm going to go to a wedding is like, okay, bride white dress, groom tux, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, that's not my brother. No. So I told him, I said, take that $30,000 or $50,000 or $60,000 and do a dope-ass honeymoon.
Yeah.
Go somewhere fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, take all your money, and if they're going to give you money, tell them you would rather that they put money towards your house.
So what we tried to do, Kendra's dad told us, I have this much money for your wedding. And we said to him, can we use that for a down payment on a house?
Yeah.
And for as cheap as he is, he actually told us no.
Really?
No, you have to use it for a wedding. So we said, okay, let's do it at like 6:30 at night. Ceremony 6:30 at night.
Okay.
And then just do a party afterwards.
Yeah.
Or George, we said, look, we're going to have a bunch of our friends, quote unquote, you can't see my air quotations.
Yeah, air quotes.
A bunch of our friends, let's just have a party. Let's have hors d'oeuvres in a bar. And dancing and music. Come to the wedding ceremony. You better eat beforehand because it's finger foods, and let's just have a kick-ass party because we know it at this day is about all of your friends and everyone else. So
and if you're out there listening and you're young and you're getting married, that day's not for you, man. I missed, I would say 90% of my party photos, right?
Yep.
And we got married. We didn't intend to get married at night. We got married like in the afternoon so we can get sunset photos.
Yep.
All of my wedding photos are dark. It was night. It was nighttime. But you're doing photos. You're hugging fucking people. You get your dinner in front of everybody, and then your dance. And then I went outside and smoked cigars with my dad.
Dude, I was stone sober. I think I had 2 beers. Over the course of the night.
Yeah.
But it's your point. We do the ceremony. Everyone says hi. You do the dances with the mom and the dad and and you sit down and eat, and then they go, okay, you can either come greet everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. And it felt like a political campaign.
That's exactly what it is.
But I look at that and think again, why did I invite all these people who weren't my friends? And Kendra and I have had this conversation a million times. We should have had 50 people there.
And if I don't know you and you're on my wife's side, you're not invited. Because if I've never met you, then it's not a priority for you to come meet me. Me and JJ dated for 5 years before we got married. And she rushed I asked her in April, we were married in February, she was like, okay, we're doing this. But if I've never met you, you've never made an attempt to meet me, why would I invite you to my wedding?
Right, and vice versa. Yeah. If you've never met me, I told a bunch of kids, they're like, hey man, I wanted to invite you to my wedding, but I feel bad. I'm like, no, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And they're kind of taken aback, and they go, what do you mean? And I said, dude, I've been in your position. We are friendly at work.
Yeah.
We are work friends.
Yeah.
You don't need to invite me to this very intimate and personal. Like, I think weddings should be tiny. You and your family, and those 3 people you fucking call if they shit hit the fan. If I could do it again, that's who'd be there.
Yeah.
We'd have 20 people, and we would have a raging fucking party.
Well, and JJ's got more friends than I do, so I was struggling for, groomsmen.
Right.
Like, I was trying to, find people to be my groomsmen, and Jeremy, the piece of shit that he is, didn't come to my wedding.
But I look back at my groomsmen, and I had a groomsmaid.
Did you?
Yeah, so our buddy Doug was a bridesman.
Got it. Okay.
And so Doug stood on Kendra's side, and my friend Carrie stood on my side. Carrie and I have been friends since high school.
Okay.
She went to Arizona State with me.
Really?
And she and I have maintained our friendship still to this day. I still talk to Carrie.
Really?
She's the only one on my side of the freaking wedding photos that we still fucking talk to. But that's the thing with friendship. My wedding was 16 plus years ago.
Yeah.
and there's all these people in that moment. That is a snapshot in time.
Well, and there's ex-husbands and ex-wives and fucking... like,
but that's that group of friends I had in that time, and like, oh, we're going to be friends forever.
Right.
You know, and fast forward 5 years, and half of them were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you got to think about, as your friendships mature. Okay, we went to 9 weddings in the same year that we got married. And we were all friends. We were in half of them.
Okay.
And now I haven't talked to those people who I was in their wedding for 10, 12 years.
You know what's funny, too, is I told my brother, I said, don't get a wedding photographer.
No.
I said, that's a waste of money. I have never, not once ever, gone back to watch my wedding video or pulled out my wedding photos to look at them.
My friend Wyatt, he filmed our ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, just film this for me. I edited it, put it together. Ken and I watched it once right after we got married, and she goes, I never want to see that again.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, I've got these little tapes somewhere in this fucking house. But same thing, our wedding album, Kendra has it somewhere. I never look at it.
Huh.
My phone sometimes, I'll scroll through and try to find an old picture, and I'm like, oh, there's a picture from our wedding. Okay, next.
So JJ had at our house before we sold it our montage of photos from our wedding. Mm-hmm. You know, and it was me and my dad, me and my mom, me and Laura, and like having photos up on your wall, right?
Right.
And I appreciated those, man, and but it wasn't like you could take those with your cell phone. like hey, take a picture of us, you know? And that's what I told my brother. I said, look, dude, it's such a scam to upgrade from like silver to gold. Like, you know, and each plate at dinner is like a couple $100. And I said, and my little brother has a pretty decent amount of friends from high school. So I think he still talks to like 3 to 5 guys. Those are his dudes.
Invite those 5.
Yeah, and that's
and they're
it.
+1.
Yeah,
and you and Jeremy.
Yeah, exactly.
And your mom.
Yeah, and that's it, dude. And so I just I try to always give my little brother knowledge, right? Like because I'm 6 years older than him, and I'm living it, right? And I'm like, I'm very happy that you still have this very core group of friends. But he moved out to Long Beach, and he's even like, you know, trying to get somebody to come out here for an event or whatever is like fucking, it's a real tough time. And that's why I told him, like, anybody will be your friend when it's convenient.
Right.
Or because you're a dope-ass tattoo artist and they want to hook up or whatever, you know. But your true friends are the ones who go out of their fucking way to be there for you. Right.
And it's sad you say that the distance, probably an hour.
Yeah. No, it's an hour.
They want to drive an hour.
Yeah. And it's just wild.
Like, I've flown to Texas to see Greg.
Yeah.
Like 5 times.
Yeah.
He got married out there. I flew out there for his wedding. He's flown out here to come see me.
Yeah, he came and did the podcast.
Yeah, he came and did the podcast with us. You know, Orion, we do dinners. We talk all the time.
Yeah.
So you get what they call fair weather friends. Right?
Oh, yeah.
When everything's great, they want to be your friend because
easy.
You're a lot of fun to be around, Jerett. I love hanging out with you. And when you're on, it's like, oh, fucking Jarrett's on. It's going to be a good time. Yeah. And we're going to get fucking stupid and watch the people get stupid. And it's everybody, they flock to that. They like that.
Oh, yeah.
But those are your fair weather friends.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's nice. Everything's great. And you call them up, go, hey, man, I'm in a bind. Can you help me out? And they're like, well, my mom's got this thing.
I can't be there today.
I got to do, or hey, I got to, and that's what will expose people. For really what they are, if they really are your friends, if they really care that much.
And I realized very fast, but I knew, like, not that you put your friends through tests, man, but there's definitely a test of friendships, because not every day's a good day. Not everything's easy.
No.
Not everything's fucking, you know, rainbows and fucking butterflies, right? Like, things are fucking tough throughout life, and I'm a little better at picking motherfuckers out now, as because my time's valuable to me, and who I decide to spend it with is important to me.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I'm not, you know, just because my wife is friends with somebody and wanting to go fuck off and spend my time with them, I'm like, nah, I'd rather not.
I've gotten in trouble with this.
Yeah,
because Kendra will go, what's wrong with you? You're not being yourself. And I go, I'm not going to talk to any of these people ever again.
Yeah.
This is, to your point, I always say it's a waste of my energy, but really you're 100% right. This is a waste of my time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get this evening back.
Yeah.
That if we were going to spend time with people that were true friends and really meant something and really make this evening something, I would rather not spend it with these people.
No.
Because I don't need to learn all the new things about you. The next time I meet you, I'm not going to remember your fucking name.
Yeah, and like, I'm that way too, like, with people with their new relationships, and she's like, oh, I hear you're funny, like, I'm not telling you a joke, bitch, like...
No, I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Like, no, if you get funny from what the conversation goes to, sure, but I'm not your fucking clown, man, like...
No.
Like, I'm definitely going to try less hard to make you laugh now, like, I want you to go back and tell your fucking people I'm boring. I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
My problem is, when I get in situations like that, a lot of times I just get silent.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be here. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say something stupid, but I don't see this going anywhere.
Right.
I'm not going to give you any, not to say that I'm a big draw and like people are drawn to me, but I'm not going to give you any hope.
No.
That we're going to spring some beautiful friendship from this.
Right.
I don't want to fucking be here. And I'm here because I've been asked to, and I'm here, and I'm doing it.
Well, and you know what I've gotten to is a lot of people find out about the position that I'm in and the things that I do, and they try to use that to their advantage. And I'm not here to give you a fucking leg up because we're not friends. I don't owe you anything. And I might tell you, like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll kick that, up or whatever or around. I'm not. Like, we're not friends. I don't fucking owe you anything. And you don't owe me anything. So if I ask you for something, just tell me to go fuck myself.
Oh, yeah, but all this stuff that I'm saying, if I have you at my house and you don't see this going anywhere, I don't need you to be outwardly friendly or over the top or something that you're not to try to make it be something that it's not.
Right.
But I think, too, is a sign of age.
Yeah.
You start to weed out your friend group, find like-minded people, and I think as you age, a real sign of maturity is having less friends. And one is, you said it earlier, you're more secure with yourself.
Yeah.
And number two, you know what you want. You know, obviously as you age, you realize your time is limited. So I think as you age, you just age out of a relationship because you go, I don't want to be friends with them because... my time is getting more and more limited. Yeah. I want to spend it with my wife, my kids, my grandkids, my real friends that I know this is going to be something meaningful. And so I think as you age, you just work through that.
And here's the thing too, man, is when you're going through some stuff and you have to be vulnerable. I was very vulnerable in my situation. You want to know that you can rely on your people to not turn around and talk shit about you to other people.
Right.
And that's because that's happened. Like, so that's key, man. So I would say your true friends, man, are people you can be secure in giving them information that is damaging and that is life altering, right? Like, I mean, like, there's big things that people carry around that they need to get off their chest and they need to talk to people about. And if you talk to the wrong people, that shit spreads around like wildfire. And then you're not comfortable in your life, right? Like, if you think you have a friend at work and then you tell them something and they tell the whole fucking office, and then every time you walk into the office, they're snickering at you. That person's not your friend, and now you're fucking uncomfortable.
Well, but then the paranoia sets in. Like, my mind... My mind starts racing, and it runs to the darkest places all the time, unnecessarily. I know that about myself. Yeah. But I have a hard time stopping myself from doing that. Yeah. So that's another reason why... I am very withdrawn with whom I give information to and what 100%. I talk about when I'm upset, because then I think you're going to, number one, you're going to tell your wife or you're going to tell your partner. That's probably a true thing. Nothing that's upsetting.
That's probably pretty... I mean, unless somebody tells you, like, hey, don't even tell your wife. Yeah. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, like, your wife is your person, right? And you guys share a lot of shit.
Yeah, or your husband. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Ladies.
Yeah, ladies who listen, because we did pull very well with the ladies.
We did with the ladies. Ladies, we apologize.
Sisters. How you doing? Haven't talked to you guys in a minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, but I love you guys and hope you're doing well. That, for me, like, that's your person, right? Like, I feel like you keep very few secrets, unless it's something, like, that doesn't need to be discussed with your wife.
Yeah.
Like, and there are things like that. I mean, like, let's be honest, there's things that you can be told that you should not tell your partner because it will upset them and then create a rift. Like animosity or whatever. Right. So So there's times like that, and you need to be very specific on letting people know that. No, for sure. If I tell you something, I fully expect Kendra to know, and that way when we get together, it's not, how are you going to help me without telling her? And so you expect that. You have to expect that.
Right. But that's that step in friendship that we've all taken, is that I know if I call you, if I call Greg, if I call Ryan, they tell their wife, I feel comfortable telling them, because I don't care if they tell the wife.
Right.
I really don't care, because the wives know us just as well as anyone else.
This relationship too,
and they can have a conversation about it. And one of them might call back and say, "Hey, have you thought about this?
Right?
Or have you thought about that?" And they can provide a different perspective. But it's a faith thing, and faith is a big thing in friendship. For you and I and a lot of my other male friends I know, we are all very closed off. The top three. You guys in the top three, we are all built the same.
Yeah.
We're all very good. We would all be standing there on fire looking at the other one saying, "Are you okay? Yeah, fine. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, fine. Are you okay?" That's just how we are. Yeah. So I know that if I talk to one of you and open myself up and be vulnerable, that I know you're probably going to share with your wife, and I'm okay with that, because I know it's probably going to stop there, and you can have the conversation about it. And I know you're probably going to not look at each other and go, "This fucking piece of shit. Can you believe he insert whatever here?"
So I went through it with David, right, when he was going through his hard time. And I was able to bounce a lot of things off of JJ, because his thing was heavy for me, right? Like, and I need an outlet. Like, I needed somebody to tell me that my friend's gonna be okay, like,
right?
Because I'm where he is. Like, our minds are fucking just at the worst place, and I need somebody to be like, "Hey, it's okay. Hey, like, fucking chill out. You don't have to go." Because I was trying to get on a flight. I just got surgery. I'm trying to jump on a flight, and she's like, "Hey, calm down. Like,
it's okay.
Yeah, just fucking, it'll be all right." So when you pick your partner, right, your wife or your husband or whatever, they're your ride or die, man, and they gotta love your friends, right? Because it's a package deal, like, and especially if you had your friends before you had your wife, if she doesn't like your friends, that's a flag that you should probably look at. Yeah, I need sometimes to bounce things off of my wife, just for her to give me advice, or to tell me it's okay, or to tell me I'm thinking too far into it, or I'm I hate being told I'm being crazy, but hey, you're here and everybody else is here. You need to fucking reel it in.
You need a baseline.
Yeah.
And I think they're a good lifeline. Your partner's always a great lifeline, but that means your friend has to be comfortable with your partner.
And that's key.
But I think that's a true sign of friendship, is when you can come together,
right,
and go, "We're cool.
Yeah.
I hope our partners are cool with each other."
Yeah.
And that's always that weird, awkward thing. Yeah. Kendra hates doing this. I love let's make a casserole of friends.
Yeah.
I'm getting all my friend group together, and let's mash them all together, and let's fucking see what happens. Because in my mind, I think this would be a good goddamn time.
Right.
I know them. I know they will get together. What I fail to think about is I am already past the awkward stage with them, but they're not past the awkward stage, and you can't just put them together in the sandbox. You're gonna make castles. It's gonna be so much fun. You guys like weird shit. Look I sent you the same reel on Instagram. It's all fucked up. We're all fucked up together. You can't. It's hard to force that, but a lot of your friends will kind of start to naturally, we call it like zipper in. Right. They're zipper in and go, "Oh yeah, okay, you're good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay," and then that's where it's so much fun when you can introduce friends to friends, click, and you meet.
And there are some people that you can do that with, but there's some people you can't. Like I know, like, if I bring you around a party or whatever, you're gonna be fine. Mm-hmm. But then there's other people that I'm like, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna invite this motherfucker to this fucking party.
Oh yeah, we call them walk-on friends.
Yeah,
there's 100%. A couple of us that are walk-on friends, but Kendra does that. She goes, "Oh, we're gonna have a party. This person can't come," and I go, "Well, why not?"
Yeah,
because this person's gonna be there, and I'll go, yeah, that's probably right."
I'm at the point in life now where I'm like, let them figure it out.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
Like,
at the end of the day,
it's a big house. You can fuck off. You can go somewhere else.
But at the end of the day, there's 40 people here.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, the two of you will find some people here that you also like, and you don't have to like all of them.
No.
they're here for me, and I got all my friends here
Yeah.
because I like them all. I like them all for different reasons, but I know specifically with my male friends, I know there's like 10 basic qualities that if this happens, I know I'm going to call them and they're going to go, I'll be there in 6 hours.
Right.
Greg will say, I'm on the next flight I can get is this.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan would be, hey, I'm off, dude, I come here, and I'll be there in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I don't live far.
We're there. What else do you need?
Yeah.
And you should show up and go, okay, I think a real good friend too will look at you and say, I know you're in crisis. I don't necessarily know what to do or what you need to do, but I'm here.
Yeah.
What can I do? Give me something.
Yeah.
I will give me some of your burden. That's a thing that I talked with you a lot about was like, give me some of that.
Yeah.
Let me take some of the weight off your shoulders just because I know you're carrying this huge load, but you don't necessarily know you need to take it alone.
Right. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. All right. What are you thinking?
I think we're good.
The message is the same.
Yes.
Check in on your friends.
Please.
Be open and honest.
Yep.
That's important because you will find yourself fucking ready to jump off a cliff like I was if you lie. Reach out for help. Like I said, for me professionally was not the fucking key. My mode that I needed was my friends. So if you guys need anything, man, reach out. Me and Jack are always here.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
If your friends aren't doing it for you, man, find new friends.
Yeah, and if you find out, too, you're the one that's always instigating and starting
Yeah.
and reaching out and setting the plans and setting the date and doing all this kind of stuff, they aren't your friend.
They're not your friend. No, they're leeching off you, man, and they are sucking up the goodness that you bring to the world.
Yeah.
Cut them the fuck off.
Yeah, I think your point of your time is more valuable than anything is very important.
And as you age, you realize that you don't need a fucking ton of motherfuckers hanging around. They're leeches on your energy, and they will bring you the fuck down.
Yep.
Check in on your friends, man. Be good people, and be honest. Be honest
Yeah.
with yourself first.
100%. And if, like we say, too, if you get reached out to,
Yeah.
put down what you're doing for the next 5 to 10 minutes. That's
Yeah.
usually all it is.
Yeah.
And help somebody get normalized better to
Yeah.
a different state, something, whatever you want to call it.
I know people who are in extremely successful positions and people who are in fuck around positions like myself. Your friends will make fucking time for you.
100%.
And they can make the time, and if they don't, fucking call somebody else. Call me, call Jack. We're around. We're available. We are here for you guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I'd rather spend an hour on the phone with you than an hour at your fucking lake. So, all right, well, with that, I've been Jarrett.
I'm Jack.
And this is Shattered Wisdom Podcast, and you motherfuckers are welcome.